G'day everyone, welcome back to RollinAllDay. This time in the video we're heading to Move Mobility over there at Logan Home, near the Hyperdome, if you guys know the area at all. We've got our VR crew here with us today. We've got Bob, John and Garth. And as we move on inside now, we'll get to meet the boss man, I suppose, over at Move Mobility. This is John. I'll hand over to John and he can give us a little bit of a spiel about what Move is all about.
JJ, John, how are you? I met John. Hi. It's Ida, how are you? Cool. Welcome. A couple of them. Just to give you the overview, so Move Mobility, we're a fairly new mobility business, sort of 3 years. We established ourselves. We bought another little business down the Gold Coast, and we're partnered with Spinal Life Australia. Their mandate from us is that they're a part owner in this business. They obviously want us to make money in the long run, but in the short term, it's about really lifting the standards in this space. So we're building really nice, big, accessible showrooms, great parking, good quality product and a lot of products. Typically in this space, people have had businesses and put them in the back streets in warehouses to pay low rent. They don't hold stock. They try and sell off a brochure and then they tell you you're going to wait. Yeah, a big showroom. We've got 2 private rooms down the end there that can be used as private trials, changing rooms. We sell accessible clothing, meeting rooms. We've got a warehouse downstairs. We've got a shop at Robina. We opened this one 18 months ago. We opened in Bundaberg a year ago, and we just opened in Northampton last month. Wow. So we'll try and open more. And we've got 3 of our team in wheelchairs themselves. We've got OTs on our team, exercise physiologists, technicians. Yeah, we've got 11 vehicles on the road, and so good team. You're welcome to have a look around.
Yeah. Move Mobility were kind enough for us to try out a few different wheelchairs, so I really thought that the game designers, these lads here, could get some bums in some wheelchairs and just see the difference in how each drive type of chair handle different circumstances or different obstacles. So here's Garth, he's in a front wheel drive chair, and then he swaps over to a rear wheel drive, and you can really notice a difference in coming around that sort of tight corner. You've got to anticipate where the front of you is when you're on a rear wheel drive chair, and where the back of you is when you're on a front wheel drive chair. So and here's Bob smashing into stuff, just destroying the place, so that's alright.
You nearly smashed that.
Move Mobility were more than happy for us to take a couple of their wheelchairs out on a few footpaths outside, so we were able to try them out and give the fellas a bit of a taste of what it's like to be a power wheelchair user, using some of the standard pathways around the place and manoeuvring around car parks and things like that. So hopefully our little visit to Move is going to help translate into the game. Having John and Garth come out to Move and try the wheelchairs was such a great opportunity for them to really get a feel of how the game needs to feel, or get an idea of how the game needs to feel. So it's really good that they were able to come out. I'll leave a link in the description for their game page. They're from Broadside Games, so check their page out. A really big part of the game, in my opinion, that needs to be very clear is just how a small bump can transfer to the wheelchair user. So you can see here the boys are out on a bit of a rocky ground and also a few bumps in the driveway. So anyone who's in a wheelchair knows what it's like going over a bit of rough terrain, or not even super rough, just a few rocks or even a bump, a 1-inch high bump on a footpath makes a big difference and can be quite uncomfortable. So something that really needs to come from real life and go into the game for it to be a good simulation of using a wheelchair. Now we can check out a bit of what the boys have got so far after our trip to Move Mobility. So here we can see we've got mid-wheel drive. So the game looks very basic at the moment, but you know, this is sort of the first little go. The idea is that game can have a couple of different you know, views, so you know, like a first person sort of thing, and then up above and behind and whatever, and yeah, so there, now we can move on to rear wheel drive and see the lads have got like a sort of a building with some doorways, you know, try and get through. So you can see the difference there of the mid and the front and the rear wheel drive, sorry. Now we jump into the front wheel drive and it sort of maneuvers. I reckon probably front wheel drive might be one of the easier ones, I guess, inside. I haven't got a chance of driving a front wheel drive one yet, but you know, pretty good. I reckon my next chair will be a rear wheel drive. I don't know, something about rear wheel drive and just sounds more fun, you know? You know? Yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. Oh, see, going up the ramp here and stuff too. So you got like, you know, where it goes from flat to on an angle. You can see you get a little bit of camera shake and stuff there. So that's the sort of thing we want to make sure we add into the game. So, you know, when you're wearing that VR headset, you can really feel the movement. Anyway, thanks very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, feel free to leave a comment. Love yous.